We got a pre-lit Christmas tree. Never owned one before, but thought it might be a good idea. The lights are already on it. Don't have to mess with all of the untangling. Great idea. So I thought. So I noticed the other day there was one bulb burning really bright toward the top of the tree. And we went about our business, cooking, cleaning, getting ready for Christmas, and came back later in the day, and the whole top half of the tree was completely in the dark. Just completely shut off. So we did some searching and found out that one of the bulbs had burned out. So one bulb burns out and the whole strand goes dark. Isn't that interesting? One bulb has a problem and it affects all the other bulbs that it's connected to. And it reminded me of what we find in 1 Corinthians 12, where Paul compares the church body to the human body. And he talks about how each member has its own function. And it's a very important function for each member. No one member functions alone. It's all connected. But it's in verse 26 where Paul says, if one member suffers, all the parts suffer with it. If one member is honored, all the other members rejoice with it. So think about that. If one part of your body suffers, your whole body suffers. That's true physically. And if one member suffers, the whole body of Christ suffers. That's true spiritually in the church, right? This is such an important reminder that we should care for one another as believers, as the body of Christ. We have a vested interest as believers to ensure that the entire body is functioning as it's intended to. Just as you would not ignore half of your unlit Christmas tree, you would not ignore half of your roof line that goes out with your Christmas lights, right? We shouldn't ignore the believer that's suffering. We need to help one another. We need to pray for one another. We need to grieve with one another. Do whatever we can to help that member of the body to shine again.